Chinese Navy ship seen carrying a railgun capable of firing hypersonic projectiles. The sighting appears to predate U.S. intelligence estimates that Chinese railguns would arrive by 2025.
Here's a summary of the article.
The next generation of naval warfare appears to have come early, as a Chinese naval warship has been pictured out at sea carrying what appears to be an electromagnetic railgun. A photo taken and posted by Weibo user Haohan Red Shark, purports to show the Type 072II Yuding-class tank landing ship Haiyangshan with a railgun mounted on its bow. Compared to conventional artillery that uses gunpowder to fire projectiles, a practice that has been in wide use since the 1500s, a railgun uses a high-powered electric circuit to shoot a projectile along magnetic rails, firing at hypersonic speeds of Mach 5 or higher. While the U.S. has been pursuing its railgun capability since 2005, China has taken the front foot, with anonymous sources confirming the existence of the weapon in 2011 to CNBC. Since then, Chinese media has been incrementally filing news reports on the development on the technology, with the Global Times reporting in March that Zhang Xiao, an associate research fellow at the People's Liberation Army's University of Engineering, announced her research team was responsible for the largest repeating power supply system in the world. Compared to conventional naval artillery, the railgun does not fire explosives in the round, making warships a touch safer for those on board, and naval artillery cheaper to acquire for militaries. Previous U.S. railgun tests saw barrels melt during firing, and current research has revolved around cooling the rails to maintain high energy per shot. While U.S. developments remain classified, the U.S. Office of Naval Research gave BAE Systems $48.3 million to test Phase 2 of their railgun program in 2013.
This post received a score of 43,798, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What's the difference between hypersonic and supersonic? Please no hedgehog references, I know those differences.
Anything that travels above Mach 5 is hypersonic. Supersonic is from Mach 1 to Mach 5.
Thank you.
Don't mention its smiley face.
Fine, no thank you.
Mention its sad face.
Mention what?
Scary.
Very, very frightening.
The real winner in future will be the first ones to create a defense against railguns before they come of age. If such a thing is possible.
A defense against railguns is a faster railgun.
Not being there, like Aperture Labs.
Genius, we'll just relocate our cities out of range. I propose we move to the Moon, then set up a staging area there to move to Mars.
In the future, the cities will simply rise up on their mechanical legs and advance on the opposing cities to crush them, in a period we will later refer to as the Great Housing Crisis. So StarCraft. In StarCraft we float menacingly slowly towards the enemy, or off to the corners of the world to force a draw.
I once executed a successful eBay rush on my very much less skilled friend. He couldn't do anything with 50 engineering bays hovering over his base.
I once lost to the AI via the dreaded battlecruiser medevac combo. I probably would have lost to an engineering bay rush too.
Greater than battlecruiser medevac combo what?
I kind of like how it describes gunpowder weaponry as a practice that has been in wide use. Something about the understatement there.
Widely used in underdeveloped nations but also in developed ones, more at 5.
We used to use gunpowder. We still do, but we used to too.
Thank you, Mitch. You are blocking the fire exit.
They might need it to shoot a large robot on top of a pyramid.
Directly below the scrotum.
God damn it, I hate Michael Bay.
Random fun fact, his neighbors hate him, too. Used to live a few miles away, and in the coffee shop in the morning his neighbors would regularly complain about how he was loud, obnoxious and would land his helicopter at all hours. Seems to fit with his movie-making style.
Greater than seems to fit with his movie-making style. Except the part where the helicopter actually lands in one piece.
Cortana, you have the Mac gun.
For the record, Macs and most other rail guns in fiction are actually coil guns. Anything described as a Gauss rifle is a coilgun unless you're in something weird like 40K.
Greater than you're in something weird like 40K. What did you just say?
Purge the unclean brother.
Staying vigilant brother.
An Adeptus Astartes being shorter than an Imperial Guard. That's a rare sight.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.